First question we have from the community is from Regina. It is, of the brand's core values, which one resonates with you most and why?
Dude, I love that question. Obviously, we design these core values, so they all kind of mean something to all of us, right? But the one that jumps out, kind of gun to the head, would be actions over words. I think in the world we live in today, people are constantly creating content, projecting themselves in a certain way, and I think it's easy to mislead some smoke and mirrors, whether it's from a company perspective, a personal perspective. I think ultimately, let your actions speak louder than your words. That really resonates for me.
Yeah, I think we live in a world where we have a lot more talk and a lot less action.
Yeah.
So
and I
much
think
talk.
that's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
The one thing that really gets under my skin, and I shouldn't allow it to because it's just the world we live in today, but is the like people will say anything today because there's no accountability. Right? We used to, like, if you said something to a motherfucker, you had to be willing to get punched in the face or back up what you were saying, because if you're gonna say some hurtful, like abusive shit to someone, you had to do it in person. And now we have these fucking keyboard warriors. I saw this meme the other day. Oh my God, it was so great. It was a giant long keyboard, and it was a guy like full decked out in military gear with his keyboard, holding it like it was a gun. And it was like keyboard warriors.
That's so true, though.
So true.
Yeah. Well, before the internet, before you could do that, you would have to literally shit talk to somebody's face, and then you'd have to receive whatever response in real time.
Yeah. How much courage did you have to have? How much courage did you have to stand up to someone? Like, think back to when we were kids on the playground, and there was a bully, or you had a beef with someone. Like, you had to physically have courage to step up and to confront that person and say something.
The original trolling.
Yeah. Yeah. And now,
Literally a couple swipes to the fingers.
you don't need to have any courage to do anything. So to your point, Spence, action's greater than words. I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. For me, I think the one that I live my life by unequivocally to the best of my ability is better every day. I think my whole ethos is to just, like, I have this day one of one mentality. I post it every day on social media, but it's like day one of one. And people are like, what does that mean? It's like, we only have today, and I want to treat today like it's the only day I have. And so I want to get as good as I can today. I want to, like, squeeze all the juice out of it. I want to learn and grow. I think this is so funny. I was at the gym yesterday, and I'm kind of a weird kid. I just have these, like, weird thoughts. And I thought to myself, like, I was at the gym and I was like, my shoulder rehab is going good. I'm feeling better about myself. And I'm like, damn, if I was a stock, like, my stock value is going up right now. And then I was like, if I was a stock, I'd invest in myself. Like, this is internal in my head, right? I'm like, I'm doing weights, right?
I'm GameStop.
I'm like, my stock's going up right now. And then I'm like, shit, if I was a stock, I'd invest in myself. And then I was like, bro, you're doing that every day. Like, you have literally went all in on yourself. You're investing into every aspect of your life, into your business, into your and then I was like, holy shit, are we as individuals, we all are our own stock, right? And a stock, if you think about stock value of a company, it is the value of a company, or the stock value is based on two factors. This is oversimplification. One, what's your current profits or value today? And what's your future potential profits tomorrow? And so it's like, how good are you today, and how good will you be tomorrow? And for me, better every day means I want to be as good as I can today, so I'm getting the most out of today. And tomorrow, I'm going to be even better. And just that compounding effect. So for me, without a doubt, it is better every day. And for all those listeners out there, man, if you would ask yourself this question, if I was a stock, is my value going up or down? And would you invest into you?
Well, think about it. It's yourself, your mindset, who you are, your skills. It's one of the only things that can't be taken away from you.
Yeah.
Right? And so markets can crash, economies can go sideways, whatever it is. If you invest into yourself and become the better version of yourself, learn those skills, it's the only thing that you can't lose. Because even if you lose everything, if you develop the skills, you can rebuild whatever it is.
Yeah, and it's anecdotal, but they say Warren Buffett's the greatest investor of all time, and he says the number one investment you'll ever make is in yourself. And so I don't think that there's anything more valuable, to your point, that we could invest in than ourselves, because we take ourselves everywhere we go.
Oh, that makes sense.
What about you, JR? What would be the one that connects with you?
For me,
Yeah.
the core values, I like better every day.
Yeah.
That's the one that, like, I resonate with most. Not that, like, I'm the best at doing it, but it's like, you know, it doesn't have to be like huge steps. It's just like marginal improvements.
Progress. over
Today you
perfection.
woke up like 10 minutes earlier. Great. That counts.
Yeah.
That's better.
Mhm.
That's better than yesterday. Yeah. So yeah, just making those marginal things, because I think you said something the other day, like ordinary things every day done with consistency builds to extraordinary. I butchered the
Yeah,
quote
yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
But
The quote is, ordinary things practiced consistently create extraordinary results.
yeah, that was it.
Yeah. What I love about
That's
that.
that.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
that's what I said right there.
Yeah. What I love about that is extraordinary. We would all like to be extraordinary at something, right? But extraordinary is extraordinary smashed together. Doing the extraordinary
Yeah.
things every fucking day makes you extraordinary.
But everyone wants that easy button, Mink. What about
Well,
that
not
easy
only
button?
that, but they want to overcomplicate
Yeah.
or the flash or the fancy, like, you know, it's fitness
Ordinary
is-
isn't sexy, right?
Fitness is always like a good example, because we live in a world where like fitness is what, $1 trillion industry, from equipment to supplements to workout gear to everything to like like the whole thing, right? $1 trillion industry. And it's like, to get in shape, what do you need to do? Fucking run. That's it. Like
Yeah.
eat eat right and run. That is the most simple, ordinary thing you can do. And the people that happen to get in the best shape are the ones that just do the most ordinary things. And consistently.
Over time.
And then they get extraordinary results. Or JR, like one of the things I remember when we were first getting to know you, I was like, what are your hobbies? And you're like, I just love content. I love comedy and I love creating content. That's my passion. And that's what obviously we hired you to do. That's why you're hosting the show and doing all the things that you do. And I was like,
It's literally all I do.
I fucking love that,
Yeah.
because you can get extraordinary at one thing by just doing the ordinary things every day.
Getting the reps up.
Working that comedy muscle.
Comedy muscle strong.
Yep.
There it is.
Oh wait, it's here.